I've been homeless for the last year, and I hit hardship, and I'm trying to get I'm in the Amos house trying to make some money. I've been homeless in Rhode Island for a year and have no income.
You have a vehicle?
I have a vehicle. That's the only thing that's left from the divorce. Because basically that's my house, basically, actually.
This video opens with a man standing before the judge sharing a heartbreaking truth. He's been homeless for a whole year. You can hear the exhaustion in his voice as he explains that his car is the only thing he has left after his divorce. Imagine that, your entire life reduced to the four doors of a vehicle. Question for you. If you were in his place, trying to rebuild your life from nothing, what would you say to the court?
Actually, at this moment, if that's gone, well, I'm trying to rebuild my life.
Do you have any children?
2 children,
How old are they?
18 and 21.
Who do they live with?
My wife, my ex-wife in Fitchburg, Mass.
You got a couple of meter violations.
The judge asks about his children, ages 18 and 21, who live with their mother. The man seems defeated, but he stays respectful. Meanwhile, the judge begins reviewing the list of violations, meter tickets and a red light fine. Right here, the emotional weight builds. A father struggling, a car on the brink of being taken, and a system that doesn't always make room for people trying to climb back up. What do you think? Should the court be strict in cases like this, or show compassion?
I'm going to dismiss the meter violations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It'll be $85 for the red light. It's a mandatory boot fee of $100. It's the court's policy that to remove the boot, that at least the $100 be paid.
I can probably come up with that in 24 hours. If not today, by the end of the day.
The judge dismisses the meter violations, but the red light ticket and a mandatory $100 boot fee remain. The man promises he can pay within 24 hours, maybe even today. You can tell he's trying his best. Every dollar matters. This moment raises a powerful contradiction. A homeless man expected to pay fines or risk losing the only home he has left. Would you call that justice or pressure?
How much can you pay a week?
At this point, 20. I'm in the process of getting in a work program, possibly going away for 90 days to get housing and a job.
You're gonna go away to 90 days where?
To the Amos house or possibly a program like that. It's got to that point.
The man explains he is trying to enter a work program and may even go away for 90 days to secure housing and a fresh start. His voice isn't defensive, it's hopeful. This is where the tension peaks. He's fighting the system while fighting for his life. Have you ever been in a situation where every small step felt like an uphill climb?
$50 to remove the boot. I'm breaking my policy here. In other words, I'm going to remove the boot today, because if I don't remove the boot, the car's going to get towed.
Yeah.
If the car gets towed, it's $100 for the tow, $30 a day. So what I really would be doing was I would be confiscating the car. So I'm not going to do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
$50.
Then comes the turning point. The judge breaks his own policy. He agrees to remove the boot for just $50 instead of $100. Why? Because if he doesn't, the car will be towed, and that would lead to even more fees that the man could never pay. This is a rare scene, a judge choosing humanity over procedure. Do you think more judges should do this?
Let's remove the boot. When are you scheduled to go to Amos' house?
Today. Not go away today, but I do the Hands Up program. It's like $50 a day.
When are you going to do the 90 days at the Amos house?
I'm thinking about next Thursday. That's when the interviews are.
$50 to remove the boot. Pay that as soon as you can. It's going to be $10 a week on the balance.
The man explains he will interview for the 90-day housing program next Thursday. The judge listens carefully and sets a simple plan. Pay $50 as soon as possible, pay $10 a week on the remaining balance, and if he enters the program, the rest of the fines will be dismissed. It's a powerful example of how understanding can rewrite someone's entire future.
When you go to Amos' house, right, just get a certification that you are at Amos' house and I'll dismiss the balance from the day, so whatever you owe, if you go to Amos' house in 2 weeks, from that point on, so long as you're in the program, the rest will be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, we're rooting for you. All
Appreciate
right,
it.
good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
The judge closes this portion by offering encouragement. We're rooting for you. And for the first time, you see the man breathe a little easier. That small moment of grace might be the spark he needs to rebuild. What do you think, viewers? Does compassion create better outcomes than strict punishment?
Now, I'm aware that many people will comment that I was too lenient with Mr. Pawson, that I should have held him responsible for the entire amount of his fines because that's the law. Well, that's not the intent of the law. Laws are unwritten to break people's spirit, to rob them of an opportunity to get their life back on track. If I could give everyone in the world just one quality, it would be empathy. Put yourself in his shoes. Would you have wanted me to judge you by the letter of the law? Would you have been fine if your home was taken from you because you couldn't pay a court judgment in full? I didn't think so. Good luck, Mr. Porsche.
Then the judge speaks directly to the audience. He knows some people will say he was too lenient, but his reasoning is powerful. The law isn't made to break people's spirits or strip them of the chance to start over. He asks a simple but heavy question. What if you were in his shoes? Would you want to lose your home, your car, just because you couldn't pay a fine in full? This moment hits hard because it forces us to confront our own empathy.
We're rooting for you.
Professional case summary. In this courtroom case, the defendant faced multiple fines while living in homelessness. Recognizing the extreme hardship, the judge dismissed unnecessary violations, reduced fees, broke standard policy for the greater good, and created a payment plan that aligned with the defendant's reality. The broader message? Justice should be fair, but also human. This ruling didn't just resolve a case, it protected someone's last lifeline and gave him a chance to rebuild with dignity. Final CTA, voiceover. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments where empathy and justice collide. What would you have done in this situation? Tell us in the comments below.